The solar system is a vast and mysterious place, filled with wonders and marvels that have captivated and enthralled humankind for centuries. It is made up of 9 planets, including Earth, their moons and satellites, asteroids, comets, and other small bodies, all orbiting the Sun. Each of these celestial objects has its own unique characteristics and properties, and together they form an incredible and complex system that is constantly in flux. The solar system began approximately 4.6 billion years ago, when a cloud of interstellar dust and gas began to collapse under its own gravity. As it did, the cloud began to spin faster, and the center of the cloud flattened out into a disk. This disk eventually became the solar system, with the densest part of the disk forming into the Sun and the rest of the material coalescing into the planets and other objects. The planets of the solar system can be divided into 2 categories, terrestrial and giant. The 4 terrestrial planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are all relatively small, rocky and dense, and are located closest to the Sun. The 4 giant planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are much larger, and are composed mostly of gases. The Moon is Earth's only natural satellite, and is the only other planetary body in the solar system that humans have visited. It is relatively small, but it has a huge influence on the Earth, controlling the tides and creating the day-night cycle. In addition to the planets, there are various other objects that orbit the Sun. The most famous of these are the asteroids, which are small, rocky bodies that usually orbit between Mars and Jupiter. Comets are another type of object that sometimes come close to the Sun, leaving a spectacular tail of dust and gas behind them. All of the planets and other objects in the solar system are connected by the force of gravity. This force is what keeps the planets in their orbits, and also affects the movement of comets, asteroids, and other objects. It also affects the tides, and is the primary force responsible for the formation of the solar system in the first place. The solar system is an amazing place, filled with wonders and mysteries. It is constantly changing, and each of the individual objects within it have their own unique characteristics and stories. It is an incredible system, and continues to fascinate and amaze us to this day.